Hey, Lassie Farms. Let me get, hang on here. Okay. You, okay, camera's going. Can you hear me okay? Cool, cool. Trying to get my chat all done here. Got it all, getting it all popped out. Hey, Truthful Tro. Hey, Gold Chick. Hey, Chuck. How y'all doing? Good to see y'all. Long time no see. I'll get going here in a second. I finally got let's go to live chat and get this all set up. Oh, how about that? I can see y'all. I just haven't turned my camera on yet. So hang on just a second. I'm gonna go hey Happy Tiger. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Good to see you, Chuck. Hang on here. Give me about 30 seconds. I gotta do something here. So hang on just a second. Okay, I'm back. And let's see here. Here you are. And let's get my camera on. Oh, good Lord, there I am. Can you believe it? Finally got on here. Right. Truthful Tro, Rocky put the tape back in the camera. Government probably. Yes, they are. They're watching, all right. That is for sure. That is for sure. We'll we'll get going here pretty soon here. Let get more people in here so I don't have to redo everything. So has anybody been paying much attention to Dale? Anybody been paying much attention to the banking systems? Uh, how you doing there, Mr. Dale? Happy Tiger. I'm glad to see you. Thank you for coming. It's been a long time since I've been able to get on here and feel like I was a human being. Good to see all of y'all. You know, you wouldn't believe, but I lost about 60, maybe 65 subs while I was gone and haven't been posting anything. I'm like, come on, guys. I think YouTube is after me. Yeah. Good to see you too, Happy Tiger. Uh, yeah, I got some interesting stuff that I was had run across and kind of like, okay, yeah, that it was quite interesting. Have y'all heard anything on the banking? They've been keeping it pretty hush hush. Some of this stuff is from last week, and it was kind of interesting to see. Some of the stuff I can't substantiate, but some of my people that had been talking to me had talked about it. So it was quite interesting. So we'll talk more about it. Some of the stuff you can probably do on your own. And I really appreciate everybody coming by and hit that thumbs up and hit that love button and hit the share button and all that kind of good stuff. Hey, Truthful Tro, does anyone use banks anymore? Well, some people do. I have to use a bank every month, but it's only in a matter of I have to. And so, and I watch it really close. So yeah, because everybody needs to watch what's going on with banks, especially right now. After March 11th, I haven't heard anything on what they're doing as far as doing a backup for the banks for the federal government, because they had a backup up until March 11th of this year for helping them get through the hard times, because the banks are not having has enough collateral to do this stuff. So they got to borrow. Hey, long live coins, thank you for coming, sir. Yes, I called the VP of my bank and interrogated him about dead now. I said, I know you're under a gag order, but tell me if I'm thinking correctly. So he did. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. Do I know this bank, Gold Chick? And this is mug root beer. I haven't had a drink in quite a while, so I lost quite a few pounds. So, well, we're getting close. 451. Was Sal still going on pretty strong? Did any of y'all leave Sal's stream that I'm being very, very serious about that stuff. Yes, and what Gold Chick doesn't jack around. She gives you spot on stuff. It's interesting to see. But I think I'm gonna start a little bit about kind of what's going on. You got to watch. You're gonna have to watch your banks and stuff like that. About a week and a half ago, there is what they call a mysterious black check company aimed to buy failed U.S. banks. So this company is just called Mystery, a mystery blank check. And so when a bank comes up and does not be able to meet their goals, this company, which I could not figure out who it was, they just called it Mystery Blank Check Company, and that's all they call it. Gold Chick, have you heard of this? And so what? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right, because they're not going to tell you anything. That's exactly right, because yeah. And so what they're doing is in behind the scenes, this mysterious company, I'm thinking, think about what I'm fixing to say. This company having a blank check. Now, how many countries or how many companies that around the world have that kind of money to just write a blank check for a dissolvent bank? my first thought was China. They're the ones that I think are trying to do this. I can't swear to that. This is my own BlackRock. Yeah, Dale, you may be right. They could be BlackRock. They could be doing it too. And so I was going to try. I don't want to name banks because I don't know for sure. I couldn't find them for sure, and they were on the verge of collapsing. And so, hey, Barbara, thank you for coming in, sweetie. Yeah, watch yourself. Now, I'm going to tell you something, Barbara. Watch this bank really close. I was going to talk to you about it, and they're on the verge, and I couldn't find anything much about it, but it's kind of been hush hush. But it's called New York Community Bank. Are you familiar with that, Barbara? They are right on the cusp, and so they have, and but it's just been kind of gone, and like it's already been bought up, and you don't know what's kind of going on with that. But it's kind of scary what they're doing. We're being sold out. Well, it's on the verge of going bankrupt. Barbara, have you heard of that bank, New York? I had to write it down because I'd never heard of it. New York Community Bank. I don't know where it's at. Somewhere in New York. Yeah, see, I haven't heard of it either. And so that was some of the information that I was given me. Also, I was given that there is on the verge of 200 banks on the verge of collapsing. Yes, that's Dale, you're right. I heard there was 200. It could be more. Now that was 2 weeks ago when I heard this, and so it's how stuff moves and stuff like that. So it could be Barbara. It could be upstate somewhere. I don't know. But if you think about it, does anybody want to come up here? Let's see here. Truthful Troll, Chuck, you want to come up? Happy Tiger, you want to come up? How about where did my buddy go? Lassie Farms. You want to come up, Lassie? Yes, okay. He hasn't been up here in a long time. We hadn't hardly chatted at all, so. There it is, Lassie Farms. Long live, you want to come up? You're more than welcome to come up. Nickel, you want to come up? Yeah, this is what I'm seeing is quite crazy as far as in the banking industry. You never know what. Yep, exactly. That's exactly right there, Dale. That's what they're trying to push through. Yep. That's their plan. I agree. I agree. Yeah, it's really crazy. There he is. Add to the stage. Hello there, sir. Are you muted? Oh no, Mr. Kansas is up. Are you muted, Lassie? I still can't hear you.
I think he's on mute.
That's what I'm thinking, because I can hear you, but I can't hear Lassie. Are you? I think you're muted, Lassie. Look at your phone and see if it says mute somewhere.
Yeah. He's talking, he's trying, it just ain't coming through.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, I can see you. You can hear me. Can you hear me, Lassie Farms? Okay, you're muted somewhere. You're muted. Let me look down here, and no, you're not muted here.
I bet it's his headphones.
Yeah, your headphones muted.
Now he's stuck.
Uh-oh. You want to go out and try again, Lassie Farm?
He's going to come back.
Okay. Yeah, he can still get to the link. Yeah, because I like, I don't know why he's, doing that. Oh well, he'll get back. Have you heard about this banking stuff going on, Nickel?
Well, March 11th, the whatever they had in place for the banks was need to be renewed or whatever they need to do with it. And I don't know what they've done with that, but this is an election year. And in an election year, you don't allow anything to help Trump. If you're the Democrats.
Right. That's true.
They're not going to let these banks fail. They're going to do whatever they have to do. Now they're teetering. They probably should, but behind the scenes, they're going to bail them out because what's the thing Trump is supposed to, his strength is supposed to be economy. And if a bank fails,
that's exactly right.
Now after November 5th, you might have 100 banks fail.
Yep, exactly. So, that's exactly right. Now I think he's still muted. Can you hear us, Lassie? Can you hear us talk?
He can hear us. Do you know sign language?
Let me see here. Required guess. Let's see here. Hang on. I'm looking here to see if I can get as if it's something on my end. Echo. Okay, automatic adjustments. I'm not seeing anything here that. Hang on.
This is the first time we really saw him this good.
Right. And it just popped. Something just said banned from studio. Like, what the hell? Let's see if I can get this.
I've never seen that before.
I haven't either. It's something new.
How about now?
How about now there?
Yeah, I know what it was. I know what it was now.
Okay.
I know what it was. I was looking at porn.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm kidding. No, really. I was trying to do two things at once. Yeah, and that doesn't work. Because now I got no volume and I can't hear you. But let's see.
I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry for it's been a while, hasn't it? It
has been, man. I've been in bed for too long. Let's just say that remember last week when I streamed, I couldn't find my breakout chat and all that kind of stuff. I had to go back and reset everything, and it was what a pain. So, but we got it pretty well situated now. So it's and then plus two on that. Do you know that YouTube took away about 65 subs away from me while I was gone? Can you believe that? Yeah, I'm
that
down close
sucks.
To 500 now after I built them all up, So do you see what Mr. Nichols says? Kansas will not win.
Well, he probably knows what he's talking about.
Well,
he knows about basketball.
They're going to lose the first game. They're going. They've got too many injuries. This team they play, they go 10 deep. They'll run butt off. The Kansas is in big trouble. They're not going to win the first game. They're out. So there you go. There's your tip.
There you go. Now I know where to put my money.
Make some money. Put some money on that. You'll make some money.
Hi, Tom Larson. How you doing? And let's see who Dean. How you doing, Dean? Snake Bite. Thank you for coming. So next week I'll have some different things stacking up back here. We'll see if you can figure out what I'm doing. And believe it or not, Snake Bite, I'm starting to kick around. I'm starting to get back to my old self. God, it's taken a long time. You know, I thought I'd be back going in just, 2 or 3 weeks. So that's BS. Don't everybody let anybody tell you that. That is something to get over with.
By the way, if you want to keep up with the bank failures, FDIC.com will give you right up to the moment how many banks have failed this year.
Okay, that'd be good to know.
Yeah, look up the presidential years, elections, and you'll see what I'm talking about, the low numbers on there. So,
all right. Well, now that we've got a few more people in here, I want to talk about something else, and I'm going to have to be really discreet about this because they've been taking this stuff down off of YouTube, so I have to be really careful about chickens, food and sausage and Franks and Wilshire Franks. And so all of those belong to a certain company that is just they just got rid of 1,200 people in Indiana. And I'm sure you're aware of that, right, Mr. Nickel?
Yeah.
Well, they're also getting ready to shut down Iowa, Garnett, Dolan. He's the guy that's doing it. Jarnett or Jart Dolan, I think is his name. He wants to shut down Virginia, Arkansas, Iowa, and Missouri.
Well, Iowa and Arkansas are the big ones, I think.
Yes.
The biggest one.
I think Virginia's pretty big. Now, I don't know if y'all know, but if you do some research on that company, it's owned by China. So can you imagine if they hire and get rid of all the Americans working at these companies across the United States? Can you imagine them hiring 52,000 people that are not supposed to be here and put them in there? So I don't know if y'all remember what Bud Light did, but we need to Bud Light this place. You know what I mean? So you kind of understand I'm talking in kind of like code here and stuff that I just, because they will take this thing down if I say the words. So I'm being really, really careful about how I'm saying it. And so I don't buy that stuff. That's the type of stuff that I stay away from anyway. But, people across the United States, they need to really watch, and they need to Bud Light this company to give them a little taste of what Bud Light did. And that's exactly what I'm thinking. Can you believe they're going to hire 52,000 people that don't belong here?
Yeah,
get rid of all the Americans.
Yeah, this displacement of Americans is what it's all about. That's probably what they want.
Do what, Nickel?
Displacement of Americans, I think, is what the whole goal is in the first place. So,
yep, exactly. And Dean, you're right. They need to pay for it. And we as Americans, we need to spread this out and tell people that that's not right what they're doing. Yep, that's right. Yeah, Gold Chick, they are buying everything.
Well,
They tried that in North Dakota, and the governor up there stopped that. They cannot buy land in North Dakota.
South Dakota, isn't it? I think it's South.
No, or South Dakota, one of the two.
Yeah, Nome laid the law down to them, and so did Arkansas. Sanders, the governor.
Oh, Arkansas, good. You know what? I think that's great, and so I think more of the states need to go in there and stop this crap. And so,
yeah, Tom's right, Larson. Yes, they own Smithfield Meats. That's a big thing here in Indiana, and they do the IU games, so basketball games. So yes, we have that's correct, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal in Indiana.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Is this Truthful Troll up on the audience? We have a new person up here.
It's me.
The number one Truthful Troll.
Well,
we know that. Good to have you up here. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, glad to be here with you. Well, I mean, I wish it wasn't under the circumstances of what we're talking about tonight.
I know, isn't it something?
It really is. When you see gold at all-time highs, something's definitely up in the banking industry. They're putting money into gold. They know they're in trouble. I've been saying it back since 2019, 2020. Yeah. I talked to the bank manager and I said, what do you think all this money is, this COVID money is coming in here? People that haven't had money, weren't working, just saying they went out and were picking up pump cans and they sent them, the equivalent to $30,000. And they say, well, they weren't keeping that money in your bank. They weren't investing it. They were going out and spending it. With all the inflation that's happening, people's savings are being eaten up. Yep. People aren't buying homes right now. There's so many houses on the market. The houses aren't moving. You can look, foreclosures it's happening,
Yeah, it's huge in our area.
Oh, it's huge. And to say, we're not in an economic crisis. Well, part of an economic crisis is the banks failing, firing up the war machine. Lockheed Martin, Boeing, I'm sure they're all making money right now. So,
I tell you what, Boeing right now is taking it in the shorts right now. Their stock went down nearly $100 a share for the last 2 weeks. It's down to $81 a share, and it was like $264, something like that. So after what the FAA did to them, I think you're going to see it go down again next week. So, yeah, Boeing stock is taking it in shorts.
Yeah, I don't think you have to be a professional economist to know that we're in serious trouble here.
Yep.
Exactly. I think you could take a 5-6-year-old kid and put out a drawing board and draw a couple graphs on there, and that would say, yeah, we're in an economic collapse.
Yeah. That is
not
so
rocket
true.
science.
That is so true.
Personal bankruptcies, I think, is up too.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I think, Crow, do you see Mr. Lassie Farms out there and his harem of ducks and stuff?
Oh yeah, I see him. I would say though, it's not all gloom and doom. There's always a winner on the other side.
Right.
You always hear about the Bitcoin winners right now, but you never hear about the losers. There's a loser on the other side of that Bitcoin. That is so also
true. And you know what I think what's going on with Bitcoin? I think the United States government's buying Bitcoin. I think
anything's a possibility.
Exactly.
I haven't thought about that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Definitely, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. I do own some crypto, and I tell you, it's through KuCoin or something like that, and it's been in there for a few years. And I tried to take it out. It's been nothing but a pain in the butt to get it out, So I probably wouldn't go that route again,
Right.
But
I have never been into the crypto market at all. I thought, you know what? Knowing me, somebody'd steal my wallet and I'd be out all that money. So, at least I got, I got
Easy.
tangible stuff in my hands,
yeah, well, I would have been up 3 times my investment. I just put 500 in. I tried to get it out when it was like 1,500 and wasn't able to do it. It's down to 300 now. So, I'm down 200. And I looked at it the other day and I don't know. I don't have the faintest idea. They make it easy to put in, but they don't make it easy to pull out. I'll tell you that right now.
No,
it's real
hard
easy to
get
put
out.
your money in there on one of the platforms for sure.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
You need to, but it's also good to diversify. We could say stack silver, we could say stack gold, and those are great things, but we also need to take care of our health at the same time too. It's one of the most important things.
I agree with you 100% because me personally, I had never been sick until just recently, and that was a wake up call for me. Wake up call. So
shop the outside aisles. The inner part of the store is not the greatest, but if you can just make small changes in your diet and stay away from big pharma, you'll probably be okay.
Yeah. The main thing that they're really pushing right now is blood pressure and heart rate, making sure all that's good. And I think I can control that with my diet.
You can control the blood pressure. You can eat beets, I believe. Beets lower your blood pressure. You need to eat them regularly. Beet juice also. The other one, if you can do it, is garlic, but it takes about 8 weeks to do it. But there's other remedies other than what lisinopril is, the medication for high blood pressure. You're probably on lisinopril. So there's natural remedies you can use. Just diet alone. Drink a lot of water. That helps too.
Yeah. They only want me drinking. I can't drink over 32 ounces of water a day for right now. They said that 32 ounces. So I've limited myself probably about 3 glasses, like 30 ounces. So I keep it down a little bit because I generally drink quite a bit of water. So it's been really, like I said, it's been really eye-opening for me to be sick because I've never been sick. I've always been healthy.
Yeah,
Dean said he had a heart attack in 2016. I have definitely changed my diet. Yep. I didn't have a heart attack, Dean, but close enough. And it was definitely a real eye-opener because the doctor that did my surgery gave me he said after, oh no, where did he go?
He probably got too far out, lost his connection. He'll probably back.
Rocky.
Let me put out another one so he can come in there. I don't get to talk to him much, so he's been so busy.
One last question for you, Rocky.
Okay.
Have you heard about some of the bullion dealers, such as you ever watch? I believe it's Yankee Stacking and the old man that's on there. He was talking about
every now and then I do. Yes.
Yeah, so he's talking about having that bank account for 40 years, and he's dealing with large portions of cash, and the banks have been giving him a problem. So the bullion dealers are having a real problem with cash deposits.
Yeah,
so they're not going to really be in business in long term, even though they've been doing business for 40 years with the same bank. They're seeing them basically as criminals because the only ones that deal with cash now is criminals. They project.
Yeah, Tim.
Exactly.
Tim.
That's been a real problem.
Tim, the coin shop.
It's concerning for sure.
Tim, the coin shop guy that's on Yankees show. So, yeah. It's unbelievable. He said before it's over, they would put all the small time coin dealers out of business. They don't want them selling gold and silver to people.
Yeah, they don't want them doing that.
Tim is a straight-laced, square, no problem. Probably never even took a candy bar when he was a kid kind of guy. He's just a good old country boy that probably he just gives that vibe of being such a trustworthy guy. I could not see him doing anything felonious. I just don't see it. And he's just too well known. It's just the banks are idiots, obviously.
Yeah,
exactly.
What would you want more than cash if you're a bank?
Yeah, well, they don't really want the cash because if you have it, then I mean, and it's like, okay, what do you mean? I just deposited cash here. Why can't I pull it out real quick? Because they also want to look at you like when you go to get it, they don't want to give it to you because they don't allow it. So there's method to their madness. It's not we just don't want it. It's a reason for why they don't want it. And the reason is when a bank run starts, they don't want to have the cash there. They want it to be all numbers on a screen. Oh, we got your money. We just can't give it to you now. I'll gladly take a cheeseburger and pay you tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know? So, well, it was good talking to you.
Well, thank you for coming up. You're welcome to come up anytime, Truthful
Yeah,
Troll.
maybe I'll break out my stack sometime and show it and go, wow.
There you go. Hey, I wanted to show y'all before y'all leave. This came from the mint while I was sick. I want to show y'all. This here is a clad proof set. You see that one picture right there of her name is Bernie Betsy Coleman. You see that picture of Betsy Coleman? Well, the mint sent me new pictures and new boxes for the Betsy Coleman, and they changed these boxes. I don't know which one, if anyone's going to be worth more, but you see the Betsy Coleman picture that they changed. They changed that picture. So that picture is on there. So if you run across the older picture, which is this one here, you might want to buy it for a proof set because this was the very first one, and I think it's going to be wrong. So you may want to pick it up. So, but yeah, they sent me the right boxes, and so I don't know what to do with the right boxes, but I'll just keep them. But I thought I would show that to everybody because not everybody knows about it. Did you know anything about it, Nickel?
Nope. I'm not a newsman. I don't I don't really collect coins. I just get all the silver I can get, all the gold, whatever. I've never been a coin collector.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I would show that to people. Like Long Live Coins, he buys and sells coins, and people that do that, they buy those, and you may want to a Flipper Zero can read any credit card. Most electric safe combos, electric hotel cards, open car doors, and start the engine. Yes, yeah, they sure can. Gold Chick, they sure can.
Beto's here.
Who?
Beto.
Hey, Beto, good to see you. You want to come up, Beto? Good to see you, Beto. But
Barbara, Barbara should come up.
I've been trying to get Barbara to come up. Just she didn't have to show her face. I'd just like to hear her voice. You want to come up and chat, Barbara? That would be awesome. Jamie Foxx. I don't know if I saw. There's Jamie Foxx. He's here. Hey, Jamie. Sorry I missed you.
Yep. Eagle Steve.
Eagle Steve's here. Good to see you, Eagle Steve.
Of course, Dale's here.
I don't mean to miss you.
Where's JM?
I don't know. That's what I was kind of wondering. Is Sal still running his stream?
I don't know.
Let's check. Let's check.
Clear Lake's here.
Let's see if.
I tell you what, I'd rather have a Pat in Clear Lake. I'd rather have his silver 45s with the ivory handles than the coins of him.
Yeah, he's still going. That's why we're not seeing the JM and some of those people. He's still going. So that's why. So, but that's all right. That's okay. Let him go. But I tried. That's why I made it so late, because he used to stop at 5, and now he goes on longer. He's trying to get more likes and stuff for his channel, which I understand. So that's all good. And I was thinking about Beto, I'm not home. Okay, that's fine. Well, I'm going to be here next week. Does anybody have any questions about Bud Lighting and who are Bud Lighting? And make sure that spread the word on that. And Dale, I'm going to send you a email here pretty soon, and we'll chat and go for the hate speech.
So it's 79 really been banned from YouTube?
Not that I know of. She's got her. I checked her. She's still got a channel up. I checked. I don't think so. Why would she be banned? I mean, she can just create another account knowing her if she wants. But I don't think. Let's take a look. And I know she's on here, because I looked last time and they were saying she was banned. But okay. Good Lord. Let's see if I can find her. She's not real easy to find.
Yeah, the ones that use numbers for their IDs, they are not hard. They are not easy to find. That is correct.
Exactly. And so I remember I had to look for her pretty hard last time. So on that aspect of it. So she's not right on top. I'll say that, because she has no content. She has nothing on her. She had one video on her stuff, but I'm not seeing it right now. So, but I don't think the last time I looked, I think it was last week she wasn't banned. So I don't think so. So we'll go on to the next thing here. So does for now, hey, Nickel, I think that what you're doing about Nickel. Hey there, Truthful Troll. Yep, Rocky a stacker. Yes, I am. I don't know where she's at, Barbara. Stacking, the Mint hasn't hardly made any nickels this year. Did you know that?
No. I mean, it don't surprise me, but.
Well, it costs, I think it's cost 11 cents to make a nickel. And so I think they're waiting on that and just not doing it. And so as far as a nickel. And so I would save all your nickels like Mr. Nickel does. And I think it's stack nickels. And when you get nickels, just throw it in your piggy bank or whatever and throw it in there, because I really think the price of nickel is going up because they need it for weapons. Nickel is something that goes into weapons. So I always remember that, and silver. So
guns.
Yes. Yep. That's right. And nickel goes into stainless steel when they're making stainless steel.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
18 to 30% of stainless steel is nickel.
Yep, exactly. Dale says that the U.S. Mint is a mess, and it is. It's yeah. Barbara, I'd start saving all your nickels you get in change. Just put them back, and because a nickel is worth more than a nickel because of the nickel in it. Now, wooden nickels is a different story. Snakebite like wooden nickels.
Yeah, that some of those are very collectible.
Wooden
Kind of
nickels.
like people used to keep milk tops. Remember?
Yep. They sure
Yeah,
did.
we're getting in the old business now. Like I say, them dudes.
Yep,
Oh,
exactly.
But
Exactly.
I've got a lot of wood nickels. So.
Yeah, I think you got quite a few bars in nickel, don't you?
Yeah. Now that's only 65% nickel.
Oh, okay.
But they're still nice.
Nickel.
Yeah, and they're antique.
That's cool. That is cool.
One of the companies that's on there, the EPA put them out of business. They got too many violations.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I really like that nickel. I really like that bar. That's my favorite bar because the EPA put them out of business.
Right. Yeah, that's for sure. Well, I tell you what, it's 5:30, and I've been on here for close to about 40 minutes, and I think I'm going to shut her down, and I'll come back, and we're going to have some more stuff to talk about, and do your homework on the chicken farms and all the pig farms and everything like that, and listen to it and keep your ears open for it, because it's going to get worse. And so
yeah, Smithfield is mostly pork.
Yep.
And yeah, they sponsor. I'm telling you, that used to be a big sponsor of the Indiana basketball stuff. So, but they can always find another sponsor. We don't have to.
Yep, exactly. And so, and I think that they need to be Bud Lighted, because it's BS getting rid of American workers. And thank you, Tom. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dale. I'll shoot you an email in the morning, and I will get out of here. And thank you all for coming. Hit that like and share button, and thank you for everything. And we will talk to you.
And if you subscribe, you want to hit the like button, and you want to look at one and leave a comment and hit the like, or they'll take them away. They will do it. I'm telling you, I lose them all the time that way.
Yep. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Good night. And Dean and Barbara and Long Live Coins, Steve C, Dean R, everybody, Jamie Fox, thank you so much. And everybody's here, I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. And y'all take care. And I'm going to get out of here and relax. So y'all take care, and we'll talk to you. And in the stream. See you next Sunday. And I might even have an interesting